I know. Yo,
Yo, yo, yo, yo.
shout out to everybody for pulling up. Emergency show, emergency madness.
Facts.
A lot going on, a lot to get into. Appreciate everybody that's pulling up, man. Shout out to Jax, man. Jax is a long time supporter. Shout out to Jax.
What up,
Shout out,
Jax?
I seen Pete in the chat. Shout out to all y'all out there.
Okay,
We
okay.
got a lot to get into. Stephanie White still not taking the job serious. She's still taking side gigs. Caitlin Clark, statements about Kelsey Mitchell, all types of things going on.
Hold on,
Shoot.
hold on. We gotta be respectful. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait.
Oh, here he go.
Gotta be respectful. Hold. Happy Transmission Visibility Day, y'all.
Yo.
Happy, okay? All right, we gotta be respectful.
Hey man, yeah.
I love this league. I love this fucking league, bro. Can't make this up. Can't make this up, man.
It's always something going on in this league, bro. It's always something. This is like a big soap opera for
Yeah.
real, for real. It's
Yeah,
like a
it is.
big, it's like a big soap opera in this league, bro. All right, let's start. Let's start with the comments that Caitlin Clark had about the Indiana Fever's first priority being bringing Kelsey Mitchell back. Shout out to Courtside in the chat. I see you. Let's start there. What'd you think when you saw Caitlin say that? Let's get into it.
Then she say something about the coach too? She got a great coach.
Uh-huh.
All right, Clark is a liar. So now we see that she's not a liar on TV. Okay, all right, cool. Now we see she down the lie on TV because that's what she did. The Kelsey thing, all right, whatever. The coach, no, I don't believe that. So now I don't trust none of that shit she said. Now I don't trust none of it.
Right. Am I surprised that she said it? No. I mean, I wouldn't be expecting her to say anything else. I do think she want to play with Kelsey again for whatever reason. I mean, they was a good. This is the thing, bro. Before Stephanie White came, we didn't have no problem with Kelsey for real post Olympic break. For real, we didn't. But I mean, Stephanie with the combination of Kelsey, I think that just kind of got a lot of us kind of up in arms, bro. To be
Yeah,
honest.
because she's trying to take the ball out of Clark's hands and slow the whole game down when we were blowing out teams before. It literally doesn't make no sense why you even did that shit.
Right.
And
I
we
think
started struggling with Kelsey. It's just like, yo, what the hell are you doing?
yeah. I think that's the biggest thing. Is like, all right, I'm cool with it, but we gotta have a fucking pecking order around
That's
here.
what I'm saying. That's the only way I'm cool with it. Look,
Yeah.
look. I don't want Kelsey to get the ball and dribble half the shot clock away trying to figure out what the hell she's gonna do. I don't want to see that. I don't. If that's the case, then lower the price for the WNBA pass, please.
Yeah.
All these ticket sales that y'all the ticket sales are through the roof. Y'all can bring them shits down if that's the way you run the offense, because that's not really fair.
Yeah, we ain't trying to see that either, though.
That's not what we came for. So start lowering them tickets if that's the case. Like it only makes sense.
Yeah. You're right. You're right about that. Shout out to Tina, man. Hey, Tina, stick around. I'm dropping the link for you. Stick around. Tina, my favorite. She be going off. Tina, make sure you stick around because I'm gonna drop the link. I need you to join. But I think also, all right, we gotta remember, like, I don't think they get it though. I don't think the Indiana Fever get it. I think they're delusional.
Idiots.
Yeah, and the fact of the matter is, you got to remember, majority of these people are Caitlin Clark fans that are rooting for the Fever because Caitlin Clark is there. I think some of them are getting it confused and thinking that, oh, they're here because we're the Fever. Like, no, did y'all just hear what Lexi said? Did y'all hear what Lexi said?
But look, you gotta keep one thing in mind. None of them were here when Clark got drafted.
But they played against the Fever and they saw how.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it should be common sense, but they weren't here, so they're delusional as fuck at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I do think it's interesting that hey, what's up, Maria? It's interesting to me that the Lynn Dunn announcement though. I
Okay.
feel like that's the somebody upstairs being like, wait a second. We need to make sure we got eyes on the situation.
As
Lynn
they
Dunn.
should.
That's what I think is going on with that.
But all they doing is rotating people around. Is Lynn Dunn going to tell Stephanie White what it is? Or are you just there just to be there? That's the question.
She might be the one to go report, hey, I don't like how it's looking. She might
They
just
should start looking for another backup coach now, I feel like. I'm going to be real with you. Like, how many games we giving her? Oh, how many games we giving her to figure this shit out?
Put that in the chat. How many games are we giving Stephanie White to make sure this team look the way we want it to look?
Yo, she got till halftime of the first game. She got halftime. We already know what it is. I don't care. We already told you what it is. We already told you how you want the team ran. If I don't see it ran by halftime, you can go.
He said she got till halftime of the first game.
First game. Of the first game. I'm not giving no 2 or 3. No. First game. She know what time it is. She know what people want to see. We don't need to wait till game 5 for you to figure this shit out. You know already what we want to see.
Hey, my man Pete done bumped his head. I don't know if Pete is out of town again doing some good drugs. He said 3 seasons. Pete, absolutely not.
What?
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
He didn't want the Fever to win. Pete's not an Indiana Fever fan. He didn't want the Fever to win last season.
Pete just like to argue, huh?
Yeah, he didn't want to hear himself talk on somebody's platform. I already figured that part out about him. Like word. He just want to be online somewhere. Like, no. I already see what time it is with him.
Hey, yo. Hey, look, I'm giving. I said, you know what's crazy? I think when I was on Courtside Live before, I think I said, man, all I need to see is a half, bro.
That's it. See, we think alike. You didn't even tell me that.
I said that a few days ago, yeah.
Right. We just need a half. That's gonna let us know what it is.
Is the ball in Clark's hands or not? That's all I need to see.
Yes.
That's
if I see Aaliyah Boston bringing the ball up, she can go after the first quarter. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You can go then, and we'll have whatever assistant coach is there, and you just sit there and relax and let Clark run the show. For
what's the dude name? Austin Kelly? What's his name?
Yeah, but he rock with her, so I don't even know how that works right there. Cause you gotta think about it. He has to be asking her like, "Yo, what are you doing? We got Clark. You're not saying nothing to her about this." So now I feel none of y'all should be there because y'all all came with her anyway.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I think it's gonna be some. Listen, it's gonna be a lot of tension in the air this season. Stephanie White, you under a microscope, boy. They done brought Lynn Dunn down to keep an eye on you. You already
a microscope in the fucking summer sun too. We'll burn you like an ant out here. Mm-hmm. We're not playing this. We're not playing this.
Yeah. I think this is gonna be her last. I think this is gonna be the last chance. I think that if things not going right, I think she's gonna step away. I don't think she's gonna allow them to fire her. I think it's gonna be a more so I resigned from the position.
Something's wrong with my family. Some dumb shit. She gonna run away. Like, cool. Bye. What? Go figure it out. That's it. We don't even care.
Man, I don't know. I hope. Of course, I talking about she gonna get an extension right after free agency. Look, she don't even know.
Man, I'm not listening to that nigga at all. He's over here advocating for Kelsey. He cool with Stephanie White. That nigga op. I ain't listening to that nigga. We ain't on the same page at all, nigga. Like, nah. Hell no.
He talking about free agency. I don't even think Stephanie White know when free agency is. She over here taking side gigs.
He's worried about March Madness. She don't even like playing rookies. Why do you even care about March Madness? You're not gonna play whoever you draft. It don't even matter. It don't even matter. She's playing KK like a minute and a half. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't get what
Pete, watch your mouth, Pete. Watch your mouth. I'm gonna tell you now, I don't know you like that now. Relax. Don't get too comfortable up here with a nigga.
Keep it cool, man. Keep it cool, Pete.
Cool. I don't know you. Keep it cool. I start asking to ask for real, you ain't gonna like it.
Yeah. I don't think they know where you come from, Angry.
They don't at all.
They don't know that.
I try to keep it cool on this side.
Hey, let's break down. Just a few other things we want to get into, and we're gonna drop the link. I want to touch on the Raven Johnson situation.
Oh Lord.
Raven Johnson came out and said that she was getting racially attacked after Caitlin Clark waved her off, and Iowa upset South Carolina. Now, my thing about it is this: you missed damn near every shot that game. Caitlin Clark had a 40-point triple double or something like that. Put on an absolute show. I don't think there was a single Caitlin Clark Iowa fan who was mad at Raven Johnson. I think people actually loved you that day. So for you to go make a blanket statement like that, those was probably, and Angry can speak to this. You talking about Angry's a New Yorker who done lived all over the East Coast, all the way down to the South.
Facts.
You are playing in South Carolina. You stunk it up and cost them the game, basically. You don't think that it was a bunch of racist South Carolina people blasting you? You automatically gonna jump and say it was Caitlin Clark Iowa fans? Like, what are we talking about here?
Look, she was destroyed. You seen her when she was ready to quit basketball and go be a nun at church, and like she was destroyed. She was destroyed. That's really what that was. And she's looking for some shine, so she threw her name out there. So she threw the Iowa Hawkeyes game out there. Nobody even care about that shit no more. She her third seed in the WNBA. Like, why are we worrying about what you talking about? Shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. I just didn't. I don't like. It's like, bro. You do know, like, bro. South Carolina is not that much different from Alabama and Mississippi. Do you know where you at?
Yeah. She's not ridiculous, bro. You know why she did that, bro. You know why she did that.
Yeah, bro. And this is my thing too. Like, you about to go to the WNBA. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
Oh, hold up. You should be thanking her. She just got you paid way more money also.
Yeah. You
should be thanking her. Don't try to bring that bullshit over here. You're not even gonna start wherever you go. So relax.
Yeah, like you would still be making 60 grand as a rookie. And like, come on, man. But my thing is this: you coming into the league, do your thing. There's no need to talk about Caitlin. There's no need to try to attach yourself to her. Do your own thing.
Yeah.
Do your own thing, bro. We already watched Angel try to attach herself to the hip of Caitlin Clark every step. Like, do your thing, bro. That's it. That's it.
You see where she at now.
Yeah.
Hopefully she make the playoffs this season.
Hey, what was that event that Angel Reese had that nobody went to? I saw it was like a empty warehouse or something.
You hear that? You hear that? Y'all hear that? That's the event. That's the event that she threw. It was that right there. All that noise you just heard, that's what you heard over there. You could have parked cars in there. All kind of limousine. Ain't nobody show up, bro. Hey, and there was mad space in there. Like, yo, son. Yo, there was mad space. It was empty. No, it was empty. Angel Reese just sitting there looking all sad. Like, that's your fan base. That's your fan base. They don't come to your games. They don't support what you got going on. It's your night. They signing your towels with Caitlin Clark's signature. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I've been said, listen, man, all of them followers, all of that is cool. I think her impact is more of that as a social media influencer.
That word influencer is getting kind of overrated now. Because, like, what are you influencing?
That's true.
What are you actually influencing?
Internet popular. I guess that would be the term.
I mean, all right. We see who the fuck is lasting in the WNBA and who's not, though. Now, the rebounds is saving her. The rebounds is definitely saving. We're going to see how this play out this season. We're going to see how this plays out this season. Andrew better step it up.
Yeah.
Andrew better step it up.
Hey, them rookies is coming.
I'm trying to tell you.
You already got thrown to the back burner for Paige. I don't know if you've noticed it yet, but the Indiana Fever are opening the season versus the Dallas Wings, not the Chicago Sky. That's telling you you're starting your seasoning opener all the way over there in Portland. That's telling you have been thrown to the back burner already.
You know what's sad about the situation? They fuck around and lose. I don't got no faith in Angel Reese. Like, y'all will mess around and lose to Portland, bro.
Yeah.
They trying to give you the first win.
Yeah. We don't even know who they don't even got no players yet.
Yeah. And I still think you're going to lose. I still think that. Like, for real.
Oh, man. Okay. Wait. I want to touch on.
Yo, bro, hold on. You got to think about the All-Star game, right? There's only but so many spots. So Angel, once Olivia Miles get here and she's going Hannah get here, like yo, somebody gonna be coming off that list. You're gonna be one of the first ones if you don't step your shit up, bro. You're gonna be one of the first ones. The rebounds is gonna take you but so far, yo.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed. Old girl got better, bro.
Hold
Play with Washington Mystics. I blanked on her name. Sonia Citron teammate. The big. Kiki getting better, bro. Kiki shooting jumpers. She just don't rebound like she could rebound. She don't rebound like Angel. Angel's a monster on the boards. I get, but Kiki's gonna be better than her, bro. Kiki is like getting better, bro. She's shooting, bro. I seen her shooting 18-foot jump shots. Nothing but net, bro. Making layups. We know Angel smoke layups.
Yeah, but dude, she got that. The one thing that's a
motor.
Yeah, dude, she got that. That's one thing I'll give Angel Reese.
Yeah, she
got the heart. She got the heart.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, Kiki is getting better, bro.
Okay, well, we seen Angel shooting threes. What? Remember the compilation?
You go look, if you gonna talk like that, you do this shit on your own, bro. I don't got time for that shit. I got plenty of things I can go do. Fuck that, bro. Like, you playing games.
I'm just saying, man.
Oh, good news for you. This will probably be a move for Stephanie White in the offseason.
What?
You know, her favorite just won MVP overseas.
Who?
Natasha Howard just won an MVP overseas. Stephanie White probably gonna sign her back so she can go to try to win MVP for the Indiana Fever.
Bro, what you just say? Oh, hell nah, nigga. Hell nah, nigga. Hold up. Where my Q-tips at? Wait, what you just say?
Yeah, bro.
All right, cool. Stay over there. Cool. Congratulate. That's more your league. That's more that's your league over there now. Don't bring that mentality back. Oh, please don't come back. Please. Bet she cannot come back, bro. She can't come back, bro.
Bruh.
And then you know if she come back, she gonna be starting. Like, nah, bro. We experimented enough. No.
Yeah. Yep. She won MVP over there, man. That's crazy. That's funny. You know, Stephanie White gonna be like, yeah, man, she did really good overseas. She's in shape. She's gonna be the second year in the system. It'll be much more. She gonna find a reason, bro. Why?
You want to tear her ass up? You want to tear her ass? Look. She can't even be making moves like that. She's on a short leash. She's on a very short leash. So all these ideas, she be coming up like an evil mad scientist. She might have to put them to the back burner. You better worry about surviving this season. You only got half a goddamn game. You only got half a game on my watch before I start bombing. That's it.
I'm telling you, man. Don't be surprised if she try to bring Natasha Howard back. Don't be surprised if Bree Turner is back. Look, I'm telling you, bro. This lady, I'm telling you, man.
You're telling me, bro. Look at the names you're saying, bro. Bree Turner.
You know what's really gonna make people mad? They bring them back, but they don't want to pay Sophie. That's gonna really piss us off.
Bro, everybody you named, don't nobody got clocked back but Sophie. And Lex.
Exactly.
You know what? I'll be real true. I think Aaliyah would too at this point.
Yeah.
They so cool. I think Aaliyah Boston had to come out of her shell some. I was actually quite surprised in that Minnesota game for the Commissioner Cup when she got in the Feast of Collier Faith. I was surprised at that. Yeah. I was surprised at that. Like they had to be talking like, all right, we gotta put our foot down or we just gonna get ran over. And let niggas know y'all can't just do whatever to us. So Clark gotta have somebody out there who's gonna send that message the way Sophie did. And I don't see it being Natasha Howard, and I don't see it being no damn Bree Turner over here looking like a duck. She ain't nothing but a human shot clock, bro.
Yeah, straight up. All right, so do you think the Indiana Fever will protect Sophie even though she's going to be an unprotected free agent, or would you use it on KK? If you don't protect KK, she's gone, by the way.
Stephanie White not going to use KK. You're like, that was my whole point about it. I hear what you're saying, but she's not going to use her anyway.
Yeah.
She's not going to use her anyway.
Yeah.
So, I would want somebody on the court who was going to have Clark's back. I'm just leaving it at that. That's all I'm leaving it at. That's it. If you're not going to use KK, you probably won't, then let her go somewhere so she can play ball.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Like the fuck you got us just sitting on the end of the bench for? Just stand up, clapping, and sitting back down. Like giving her 30 seconds a game. Come on, nobody trying to play like that.
Yeah, I agree. I do want to say two things I do like from the WNBA though so far. I did see the report about the referees. Okay, they are definitely making changes to the referees and the way the game is officiated. The fact that they having all this dialogue with the players and they saying, "Look, we're gonna go back and forth, figure out what y'all want. What is a foul? What's not a foul? Where are we gonna allow some physicality? Is it gonna be in the post? Is it gonna be on the perimeter? Do y'all want no hand? Like the fact that it's actual dialogue, they're gonna be sending videos. This is gonna be called a foul. This is not. That already tells you because that wasn't happening before.
Hell no. Hell no.
That tells you that the refereeing should be different this season based on that report.
Bro, let's keep it real. The
And all the money put in, bro. Go ahead.
Yo, it's that too, but Kathy looked real bad, bro. Nafisa Collier, don't forget Kelsey Plum was complaining. Nafisa was complaining the year before when they lost in the finals. Like the refereeing is a problem. We don't even got to talk about Clark. Outside of Clark, the refereeing is a problem. So what now with all this money put into it? Oh, you gotta call this shit fair and square. This is what it is at this point. Otherwise, y'all wasted a lot of money just now because if fans get turned out, y'all still gotta pay them.
Yeah. And
So they
people,
gotta run it the right way.
and I think people need to get thrown out for dirty ass plays immediately.
Yep.
Bro. If I don't want to see Dejanay Carrington pulling people out the air by their ponytails no more, ejection. The fact that Marina Mabry wasn't ejected right away last season when she shoulder checked Caitlin Clark like that, the fact that she was just subbed out the game and not ejected, that's bad enough. Like stuff like that, people need to get thrown out, fined, all of that.
But look, you can already tell she used to it. She's running around unrivaled with a fucking what she had, a jar,
A crash out jar.
a crash. What are you talking about? Like what are you talking about?
It's not even funny.
They so used to this, it's not funny. It's not. So a lot of them but gonna be getting fouled out anyway. I already see it. I see it.
Damn. Yeah, so that's that's what I'm thinking about the refs. Hopefully they fix that. Now, the other thing is,
And then hold on, not to cut you off. They have to fix it anyway because, like we just finished saying, there's mad talent getting ready to come here now. Y'all want to get that squared away. They're coming from college where the officiating is straight over there. You remember what Paige said last season about the referees? It was crazy. You had to learn how to do it while fouling.
yeah.
That sounds crazy for somebody to say that.
Yeah.
So you know it's bad. It's bad. They have to fix it. It's bad.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad business. That's bad. Also, I do like the fact that it seemed like the WNBA is trying to clean up some of the commentation around the league. As far as we saw when Cheryl Swoops was being a big ass hater on Gilbert Arenas podcast, and then she was doing the commentating for the Dallas Wings game when Caitlin Clark came there, and she was being rude and biased during that, trying to talk about everybody but Caitlin. A bunch of that. You know, you got Monica McNutt, a bunch of hate. It looked like the WNBA.
Enough's enough.
Enough's enough. We're going to clean it up. Clean it all the way up.
Yeah.
It looks like they are putting, I seen they put Tamika Catchings on for broadcasting and commentating and halftime stuff like that. They trying to get more positive people, more neutral people, as to opposed to a bunch of people who want to sit here and pretend like the league is just growing on its own and it has nothing to do with Caitlin Clark, and they don't want to give her any credit for anything. They want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? So it seems like they're trying to get away from all of that.
Bro, they have to. Bro, they have. Look how much money this guy. Bro.
Yeah.
They have to.
Yeah.
You know why? Because the fans was the leverage. They can hate Clark all they want. Her fan base is here, though. The fan base leaves shit. Yeah. If the fan base leave, the league may be over because y'all not going to have the same reception. Look what's going on in college. They're not tuning in like that. And to me, it's obvious why the last couple of years the ratings been down. Like, what's changed in the last couple of years between college and the WNBA? One main thing changed. One person. So, I mean, the proof is in the pudding on what's going on. Nobody wants to admit it, though.
Yeah. I just dropped the link, man. Hit the link to join us. I pinned it in my chat, but it's in both chats. Hit the link to join.
Monica remind me of a female Daffy Duck.
You said what?
Monica Manut remind me of a female Daffy Duck. I don't take her serious at all. At all. I hate her and her little fade. I hate it.
Ah, ah.
Yo,
Phil is on. Phil, what's up, brother?
I was outside, man. I've been working outside all day. I missed my notification, but I like to start right off with the Daffy Duck. That's funny. That's cool.
I can't stand her, man.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm not a fan either, really. But
yeah, yeah. Hold on, let
well,
me
so I understand the gist of what we're doing.
yeah.
Have we seen a list of the protected players yet?
Not yet, not yet.
Why are they keeping it secret?
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe they'll put it out tomorrow. I mean the actual expansion draft's on the 3rd, so tomorrow's the 1st. I'm thinking they'll put it out tomorrow, maybe.
There'll be 100 of them tomorrow because it's April Fool's Day.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
sure.
okay, okay.
It got to come directly from the Indiana Fever account or something.
Uh,
But
I don't know.
but yeah, Phil? What did you think about Caitlin Clark saying she wants to keep Kelsey and Stephanie's a good coach and all of this stuff? What did you think about the whole thing?
I honestly I don't think there's anything else she can say
That's what
without
I'm thinking.
getting in trouble one way or the other. So she took the fence road, right? She was non-committal, except she's backing her teammates, just like she did from the bench. It's not really up to her who they protect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have I've researched as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
This year, you can take one player above 7 years of service, and quorum has to be a super max contract.
Yep.
But just because, for instance, I'm thinking ahead now to next year. I think you're going to have to give Aaliyah Boston a super max,
You have to a multi-year deal, not a
but you
core.
could still afford to. They could still afford Kelsey for a multi-year, and you don't have to give Caitlin a super max. So they could give her 100,000 more than the minimum or or whatever. And for the sake of winning, I think she would do it. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
See,
she don't. I don't want
I
her to
don't want
take
to
a
go down
cut.
the
I don't
rabbit
even like the
hole.
way you talking right now.
I don't
Did
want to
she
go down
But
the
all the
rabbit
money
hole
she can
of
get, bro?
yeah. I
but
don't want.
I'm not saying she should take a cut. But if she did, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me Pete, you there? Hey,
Yeah,
your background is static,
That's
Pete.
staticky, yeah.
hold up. It's my fan up there.
I turn it off, nigga.
There you go. All right.
Yeah, bro. It sounds like you got your phone in a Sprite can, man. You got your phone in a fish tank? What's going on, man?
Y'all coming at me today. I love it, though. I love it. Oh, man. Angry.
What
It's,
up?
it's time for you to accept reality, man. I see you veering. Listen, I'm going to make it quick and hop
You
off.
you don't no you're not. No, you're not. Go ahead. Go ahead and talk, bro. We already know how you do. I'm not gonna use the bathroom. Hopefully you'll be done by then. Go ahead.
You got to accept reality, man. Caitlin has spoken. That's it. She said, I got a great coach, not a good coach. I got a great
She
coach.
lied, but we know she's lying right there.
No,
We
no,
know she's lying.
Caitlin doesn't lie. Remember, we had a whole heated debate on here, and Tina said specifically, Caitlin would never lie. So I'm going with that. Tina's right.
What, Tina's related to her?
Hey, she thinks she is. She,
Okay, well,
she
bro,
said,
we know she don't mean that. We know she don't mean that.
well, let me tell you how I took that. Caitlin a long time ago said, I'm not on social media. We know that was a lie. Okay, I told y'all at the time. That's bullshit. Anyway, um, she's what she said about White and Kelsey, she was also sending a message to her fans. And I posted this in the comments. She was telling her fans, "Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting me, but please shut the hell up about my teammates cuz I got to live with them. I got to be with them in the locker room. I'm the one who has to answer questions all the time like, "Damn, why is your
You
fan?"
got all that from her saying that? Because I like, what,
Yep,
you got all that from that?
absolutely.
Ah, damn.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. She's also sending a message because they watch videos. They watch your videos. They read the comments. Absolutely. Do you honestly think? Let me ask you a question.
You said it's gonna be quick, bro. That's what I be talking about with you. Go ahead.
Just be honest. Do you honestly think all the rhetoric from CC fans doesn't hurt her?
Or the what?
Do you honestly think all the rhetoric from CC fans does not have a harmful effect on her, both in the locker room and on the court?
I have no clue. I don't know.
You really don't. You really don't know.
No, I really don't care, to be honest with you. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't. I don't really care. Everybody got fed. Yo, the same could go for Paige and Angel and Asia. What are you talking about? She ain't the only person with a fan base, bro.
Yeah, hold on. Do you be seeing Asia's best friend on social media?
Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
Oh hell
Crazy.
yeah! But you
She's
can't compare
wild
Asia.
racist.
Asia's one of them. Cece's already isolated, and Cece fans make the target on her back even bigger. You gonna tell me that's a lie?
Bro, they're not gonna be talking her this year. I don't think so. They spent a lot of bread. You gotta look at the big picture here.
I
Did you
hope
see
they
the
don't.
hey Pete? Did you see the article about the refs? What they doing with the
Yeah, yeah,
refereeing?
yeah. That was good because, yeah, that was very important. I'm glad you mentioned that. That's really good because one thing I said when they signed the CBA, I said I don't see anything about the refs or
Mm-hmm.
conduct policy, so it's good. Thank God you brought that up. Hopefully, man. Hopefully, because angry. Honestly, I don't want to see her get hurt. I want to see her play her game. I want to see a
No,
fair.
you don't, Pete. No,
Yes,
you
I do.
don't, Pete.
Yes, I
No,
do.
you don't,
Yes,
Pete.
no, yes, I do. I want to
You
see
want to
a
see
fair.
you look. You want to Pete. I believe this is what I believe about you, Pete. I
Good.
believe you want Stephanie White to ruin this because you enjoy seeing him and I and these other content creators frustrated and pissed off. I think that's what you live for in this moment. That's what I think you live for.
Oh my God.
You
You
just want to
serious?
see us pissed off. Yeah, bro. That's what I think, bro.
Nah, man. I want to see her succeed. Absolutely. 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 I want to see, listen, I want to see her get a fair whistle so she can showcase what she can really do. I want to see her coach let her play her game. I know she got to
Yeah.
play off ball sometimes, and people have to accept that because she does. Otherwise, like Coach Ross said on courtside, otherwise her career is going to last like 3 years. She can only take but so much bumping and grinding like that. So, yeah, I want to see her play her game.
But you gotta remember, in Iowa, she was playing on the ball too. Gabby was the one bringing the ball. It wasn't Clark, so it's not like it can't be done.
Exactly.
We don't want to see her playing forward though, send a bunch of picks and standing on the corner. We don't want to see that though.
We
No,
definitely don't want to see that.
hell no, hell no. But listen, like I said, you know, she can play off ball. The problem is the reason it doesn't succeed is because she never gets the fucking ball back.
I
Yeah,
That
yeah.
know that's the problem. That's why we want Kelsey out of it. I mean, yeah,
but what I'm getting at is that's coaching. More than Kelsey, that's White because, like they say, you're either coaching it or you're allowing it to happen. Okay, if White was coaching like she should, she was all right. Kelsey, you can't be doing this. You do it again, boom, hit the
all right,
bench.
but hold up, bro. How long she been playing ball for?
Oh, I know.
You mean somebody got to tell this 30-year-old how to pass a ball? That's a
Apparently,
problem, bro. That's a problem. Come on, man.
it
Come
is a
on, man.
problem. I'm not saying it's not. It is.
So, like, you should know when to pass the fucking ball, bro. You got three people. That means two people open. It's basic math here. There's two people open.
Hey man.
But you know
Hey, man.
what doesn't look promising is the fact that you just saw her at FIBA and Angel was doing the same shit. Other teammates were doing the same shit as Kelsey, and she was just letting it happen. So
Al-
that's not
Al-
a good omen for the season, is all I'm saying.
Alejandro, what you think?
I'm trying to stay cool, calm, and collected over the dumb shit that we keep talking about. But for real, the refs are not gonna change unless you get rid of all of the bums that have been there before. Get rid of all of them. Fire every fucking one of them.
I agree.
Fire them. Send them back to the dog shit pile they came from and bring in new ones. Whether they're from the NBA, whether they're international, it don't matter. Get rid of them. Then talking about Stephanie White, man, you guys, I I tried to give it the benefit of the doubt at first and said 5 games, but I'm on angry side about this. Not even one fucking quarter.
Facts.
1 quarter, get
Facts.
rid of her. If CC is not the
First
point
five
guard,
possessions. First five
period,
possessions.
running the show, get rid of her.
God
Like,
damn, I got zero
now,
tolerance.
now we're talking about the money issue. if you're talking about Caitlin Clark taking less money than any fucking player in the WNBA,
Bugging.
you are
Um,
freaking delusional.
Yeah,
Hi, can
She
you
yeah.
hear
is
me?
a super max
Yeah,
contract
I
times
can.
10.
I don't hear myself, but
Go ahead,
I
Maria.
just
We
want to
hear.
say, angry. I love you, man.
Hey, Maria,
A half, half a game,
it's half the game.
and I was being flexible with 5 games, and you're kicking it with half a game. I love it. I'm there with you. I'm with you.
Cut her off
But
earlier.
just
Don't even
wanted to
get
say hello. And as far as Pete, let Pete know that I have a suspicion that Cece is just doing a cover your ass moment because if Kelsey Mitchell leaves, they're going to try and blame Cece for it. So it's
Oh,
a cover your ass.
You
Yeah,
know what?
So
I saw that
I'll get
too.
off. You guys have a good day. We'll talk later.
I
much love,
saw
Maria.
I
I'm
saw that too. People were saying that. What do y'all
That's a
think?
fair point she made.
yeah. Can't blame her if she's over here saying she's a priority and whatnot.
Yeah, that's a fair. I didn't even think about that, to be honest. I
Well,
didn't even think about that.
more than CC fans are gonna get blamed. Let's be honest.
Oh, we don't give a we look.
Yep.
We let it be known what we here for. We
Talk
don't
about
care.
the
No,
fans,
no,
like
I know. I'm just saying they're gonna be like, you know what the narrative is gonna be if she leaves.
Yeah. Hey.
some of these fans follow her wherever she go. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. Hey, RFDK, you there? What's up, bro?
I said I was on courtside junkies when I seen you. I said, "Hey, say angry fan." I said, "What's up?" But
Oh yeah, you did. You did. You did.
yeah. But number one, I've been sitting back and listening, and yo, Pete, I'm coming after you right now. What's up?
Oh
Okay.
man.
I've been watching and listening. Yo, first of all, Pete, how can you call yourself a CC fan when you gambled against them last year to lose?
Yep.
Okay. Can
Yep.
I
No,
can
no,
I
no, no, no,
answer
no,
that?
no, 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 no. No, you're not a CC fan, homie. You're a fake CC fan, bro. That's
Call
all
him
you
Okay.
come
out.
on here.
Call
That's,
him
you
out.
don't, you always come in here acting all negative. You got nothing positive to say. Oh, and I remember a couple of things you said. Oh, if CC's not playing, I'm not watching. I guess you were still watching. That's another one. I mean, I can keep going and going, Pete.
Go ahead.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Leave this platform and go to Tinder and get yourself laid. Yes, I
Oh.
said it.
Oh shit. Tender.
Okay, so we're back in high school. Okay. You still there, Ivan, or did you run away?
I didn't run away. What's up,
Okay.
buddy?
Okay. First of all, as far as the gambling, let me tell you something, my brother. Let me educate you. I've been
Let me
gambling.
guess. Your
I've been.
excuse. You. Let me
Listen,
guess. You.
Hold on,
You.
sit
hold on,
down.
Your
hold on.
excuse
RFDK,
is.
hold on, RFDK.
All
You
right.
gotta
All
let
right.
him
All right.
respond though. Let him respond. You got
All
you.
right. My bad. My bad. My
You
bad.
got off. Let him respond.
I've been gambling more than 25 years. It's a side job for me. I make money. Okay, I make money. Courtside, if you're still in the chat, please educate this brother. I just sent Courtside a 5 team parlay. I bet $100 won 14 grand. Let me tell you something. Okay, I like CC as a player. I'm not like you that if CC had a dick, you'd suck it. Okay, that
Whoa,
ain't that ain't
whoa.
that ain't that ain't me, brother. Okay,
It's all good, homie. It's all good.
CC,
It's all good.
first of all, CC don't pay my bills. That's number one.
Good. So why are you still watching her and
Because I
complaining
like
about
the
it?
way that the apples and oranges. I like her as a basketball player. You brought up my gambling. Let me finish. Okay, I am a gambler first. Money has no loyalty, my brother. Okay, that's straight up and down. I, I'm a New York Giants fan. I've been fading
Same
them for
here.
2 years and making a fucking killing. Okay, I faded the Fever last year and made a killing. Money comes first, my brother. Point blank.
Oh, okay, okay. I see how
Because
it goes.
again, that's just the way it is. I because again, CC don't pay my bills.
I
CC don't
still
even
think.
know
I
you
still think.
exist.
I still think. I still. Pete. I'm with him though. I still don't think you're a real Caitlyn fan. I think
He's
you
not.
just like. I think you just like arguing with us. I think you like seeing us mad in these videos, and you just get a kick out of it.
That's
Did
it.
you
That's
He
what I
likes
think,
it.
bro.
He
did
likes it. KTV.
did you not okay? Did you not watch me on your platform chase off Fulan, who is the preeminent CC hater, and I chased him off your platform. I have defended CC on here better than 95% of the people because I come with facts, truth, logic, and stats. I don't come with generic shit like CC makes everyone better.
She
Cece's
does
so
make everybody better.
That's not
Cece's so
generic. That's
special.
the truth.
She
Yeah,
does make everybody better.
it is true. But if you making a case for your player, I mean that's some generic shit.
Yo, Flint, you got
Yeah, Flint, you got to echo, bro. You got to turn whatever,
yeah,
Go
turn
ahead,
turn
your
the
I'm
mic
radio
in the
done.
off.
I'm
background.
done.
But otherwise, angry in TV.
Oh no, you got to echo. I got to kick you out, bro.
Well, not
Angry in TV. Are you guys excited for this season?
Man, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait for this season.
Me too. Me too.
I
A lot
can't
of
wait for
people
this season.
also a lot of people said there's going to be no 2026 season. How do they feel right now?
that. This what?
I said a lot of people thought there was going to be no 2026 season. What happened?
We knew there was gonna be a season, bro.
I knew it too. I knew it too. But when people were saying there's not going to be this year,
Yeah.
I was basically just laughing in their face.
Okay. Okay.
So do y'all think we're gonna keep? So do y'all think Sophie Cunningham will be back this season or no?
Can I give my opinion on that one? I watched that podcast.
Go ahead.
I heard. Okay, what's her name? Sophie Cunningham was like, "Oh look who it is. Lexi Hall was one of our teammates." So I don't think Sophie's coming back. In reality, I think she came to Indiana to chase cloud, and once she got that cloud, is bye bye.
You might be right, Ivan, but you know what? She
I am
earned that.
right. I am
She
right. I
she
am
earned.
right.
If that's the case, she earned the clout more than Mitchell, more than Boston, because she's
I
the only
agree.
one who stood up for Caitlyn in
I
some
agree.
way. So she did her job. If anything, if she leaves, she at least she showed people what standing up for a teammate is
Yep.
about.
Yep. Yep. I agree 100%. I agree
No,
100%.
absolutely. I got no problem with that. Absolutely. We need some enforcers. Yeah.
That said, I hope she stays. I like Sophie. She has a good game. She
She
has,
get hurt all the time.
eh,
She get hurt a lot, yo.
well, she was targeted last year though, but she was targeted because as soon as they traded for her,
My bad. That was a joke.
CC fans put a target on her back. Everybody was saying Sophie's going to kick everybody's ass. So she had a target on her. They went after her all season. They were not going to be happy until she got knocked out, and then they
Yeah.
went after Lexi too.
It was really the Washington game that really kind of set it
Exactly.
off.
Yes, yes,
What
and
with,
that.
With Sykes and with Kiki, the way they threw her both in the
Come
same
on,
game, I ain't like that shit.
come on,
Hey, hey,
angry.
hey, Pete and Ivan, what do y'all think about Lynn Dunn kind of being tasked with watching over Stephanie White? Is that a sign of anything, or is it just
Yes, it's a sign. Yes, it's a sign.
I, I,
Stephanie White, I'll give her 3 games. After that, you don't see no changes, give her the boot.
Yeah,
Or Stephanie White is going to feel so much pressure to the point she'll have an excuse to step down.
that's
that's
what
what's
I
gonna
was
happen. That's what's gonna happen.
I think
What
I
you think,
think
Pete?
I think Lynn Dunn just knows from experience that on the coaches floor they got better donuts. She,
Lynn Dunn is the one who drafted Cece.
yeah, yeah.
And you got to remember this. I know a lot of us in the moment, a lot of people was get Christy Sides up out of here. But we did love how they played post Olympic break, correct?
They were
Um,
unstoppable.
Lin
They
Lynn
were unstoppable.
Dunn, Lynn Dunn wanted to give Christy Sides an extension. She did not want to get rid of Christy Sides and bring in Stephanie White. Lynn Dunn
Plus,
wanted to keep Christy Sides, bruh.
Mhm.
But you know
Plus
what?
they,
When,
okay.
when they went and brought in Amber Cox and Kelly Crosskoff,
Yeah.
and then Lynn Dunn went upstairs, they elevated her or whatever. They wanted to go get Stephanie White. Stephanie White was never Lynn Dunn's choice.
That's
That's something to
correct.
think about.
That is correct. As a matter of fact, but the thing with Sides was Sides never wanted to be head coach. She wanted to stay assistant. Lynn
How would
Dunn
you know that? How
because
would you know that?
she said
She
it
said
in
it.
an interview.
She said it.
May I proceed? Um,
What interview
she
was that?
she she practically coerced her to take the job, but Sides never wanted to be the head coach.
You're
So
angry. Oh, my bad, my bad.
go
You're
ahead.
angry. I got the same feeling. How did Stephanie White leave Connecticut and come to Indiana?
I have no clue.
I'm still thinking. I'm like, how did this happen?
Whole
They
You,
let
coaching
they
staff
let her
just
out.
left. Just popped up in Indiana.
Yeah, she kind of forced her way out. She played the Bonner card.
Yeah. That
That's
see, so she got hit with her own game by DeWanna Bonner then.
yeah, no, she didn't. She knew. I will go to the grave saying she knew when she signed Bonner what Bonner was going to do. I will go to the grave
I don't
because
like the fact that she
that
never
was
addressed
planned.
it.
Exactly. That was planned. That was planned. Nobody can tell me otherwise. That was planned before the season. That, you know what? I'll just force my way out mid-season when Phoenix can sign me for cheaper because they couldn't sign her at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, they ain't have enough bread,
Can
bro.
you can you imagine if we did make to the finals last year and we had to play them? Oh boy.
What I will tell you,
Hey,
Ivan, is this: if CC doesn't get eye gouged, I believe they could have won the finals. I will say that because
That's what I said.
all the teams that were in the finals, they there was a time where they couldn't beat the Storm, they couldn't beat Connecticut, they couldn't beat New York, and boom, they were on such a roll that they destroyed these teams. The
Yeah.
last time they played Connecticut in the regular season, they had them going crazy. Dejanay was flipping out. Dejanay was going. They didn't know what the fuck to do with Caitlin. When they played the Storm, the Skylar Diggins spazzed out, and the coach spazzed out. That's when you knew, oh, they're scared of what they're seeing. They're scared.
They were saying it though. They were saying there was teams who was trying to not play them in the playoffs. They were saying
Yeah,
that.
yeah. They don't want to see them because they were on an upward trend.
and they was playing fast and doing all
And
that.
plus, you also got it's a rookie. Indiana hasn't been to the playoffs since what 2016. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Kelsey Mitchell, but since she's been drafted, angry. I've seen the stats that you put up. Losing seasons like crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
Not
go
even
look at
close
their
to being,
record
not
before
even
CC
close
and
to
AB
being
came.
a 500 team. They were terrible with her.
Terrible.
But
I
now we
can
gotta
believe it.
reward her now because CC helped them get to the playoffs. Now it's all about Kelsey. Y'all niggas is bugging.
Hey Pete, hey,
Hell no.
let me ask you something, Pete.
Yes,
I
sir.
want I want a real answer.
Yes, sir.
I do think this is something to consider as well. Kelsey Mitchell's 30 in the prime of her career.
It's basically over.
Do you think that do you think there's any chance Kelsey Mitchell would say to the Indiana Fever, look, my agent's kind of been scouring the market.
Okay.
I have a few offers. Like I have a few teams interested in giving me a 3-year max
Okay.
contract at starting at $1.4 million that goes up year over year. Okay.
We understand.
I don't want to be cord, but I do want to be here. Are you guys willing to give me the same 3-year
No.
super max contract? And
No.
if not, then allow me to go get paid elsewhere. Do you think there's any chance Kelsey Mitchell would say that, Pete? Or would you just allow them to core her for 1 year? Oh, a 1 year max.
No, it would be irresponsible of her agent to not try to get a multi-year offer from the Fever. That would be malpractice. So I could see her doing that. I don't see how the money works unless your two rookies take a pay cut when it's time to pay
Hold
them.
on, Pete. I don't even want to do because I'm
Okay.
anti people taking a pay cut, especially because I know I'm not looking to take no pay cuts and nothing I got going on.
Well,
So I'm
that's
not
the
one of
only
these
way.
people that's gonna be up here pushing pay cuts. So I agree with you. There's no way the Fever could sign her to a multi-year max and pay Caitlin and Aaliyah max and
No,
court a
no,
good team. It's not
no,
possible.
no.
So do you think that she would say basically, hey, if y'all can't give it to me, then let me walk?
Basically,
You know what?
basically.
Uh, you would think her heart is in Indies. That's where she's been. If you want to go the nostalgia route, she'll say, you know what, fuck it, I'll take a little less to make it work, and I will re-sign with the Fever. But then again, man, if she's feeling herself too much after last season, she's gonna wanna be Batman somewhere else.
Okay. Cool.
So you don't think that angry? You don't think that at 30, this is the time? You got to think Kelsey been in the league all of these years. The most she made was last season at 250,000.
Right.
She has not made millions of dollars playing basketball.
Okay.
So do you think that like she would be interested in a 1 year max? We
No.
watched her body shut down. If she gets
Yeah.
hurt, she's
That's it.
not getting a max after that.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm bringing up your whole resume. But before we do all that, I want to bring up every year you've been here, and let's look and really see what
There you go. There you go, angry. Show it.
money. Let's
Show it,
look at what
angry.
you've done now. You won 5 games here. You won 6 games here. You won
There you
eight.
go.
No, no,
Yep.
no. All this Supermax talk on this shit. I don't know why Kelsey's name was involved with that. I really don't. I really don't.
No, I
I
don't
don't
think
think.
she's
I don't
worth a
think. What did
supermax.
she do before Clark got there? Like, what did she do?
I don't think she's worth a supermax. That
She's
that I
not.
agree with
She's
you on.
not.
There's three players I would give a supermax to: Asia, Fee, and Caitlin. Those are the.
Phil,
She can't get one now, but those are the three I think.
Phil, I posed the same question to you. If the Indiana Fever are just offering her a 1 year core on a max, but she feels she can get a 3 year max deal elsewhere, what do you think she would decide?
I actually think the Fever and her agent already know the answer to that. So as it would be foolish for them. I don't believe they would do that to her. She's been there all this time. She's been a good player. If she can get her bag in a multi-year contract somewhere else and they can't see a way to get it done, I don't think they'll core her.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking too. That's
But
what I
I say that because I think that let's look at a lot of things about this league that don't make money sense. Okay, you got the Dallas Wings talking about, well, we got to take AZ Fudd because she's Paige Becker's girlfriend. Oh my God,
stupid.
we got to take Alyssa Smith so we can get
Dejanay Karen.
Dejanay.
Yeah.
What they don't care about basketball sometimes. So what I'm saying is, I think those discussions have already been had between the agent, between Kelsey Mitchell's agent and the Fever.
Hmm.
And so the first thing they'll do as soon as they announce the list is announce either the contract for Kelsey Mitchell or a thank you for your years of service, because that's not going to drag out long. It can't. So I think that's already a done deal.
Hey, get out of here,
We
man.
haven't
Fuck
got
all
the
this,
memo
man.
yet. We just
Get
ain't got the
Kelsey
memo.
out. I'm so tired of Kelsey. Get out of here, bro. Get out. If she gonna be this much of a headache, bro, she can go, bro. She can go. She can go. I'm sorry, bro.
I don't know that we can get another backcourt match
Yes,
that
we
will
can.
play
Yes,
as
we
well.
can.
But
Yes,
I
we
don't
can.
care about that so much as I just see
Jackie
it that
Young.
way. You asked me the question, that's my answer. I think the Fever feel an
That's a
obligation to give
delusional
her the
ass
best
answer.
chance they can. If they can do it, they will.
I agree. I agree with Phil. Ivan, that's a ridiculous, delusional ass statement. You just said Jackie Young. Jackie Young is gonna cost the same as
Yeah,
Kelsey
yeah.
Mitchell. You run
If
into the
not
same
more.
problem.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't. Well,
The
there's.
difference is Jackie Young got the accolades.
Yeah, but you don't got enough. You can't afford Kelsey Mitchell. You can't afford Jackie.
Yeah.
Ivan, what are you talking about?
Same thing. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I'm just saying though. I would rather have Jackie Young instead of Kelsey Mitchell. That's all I said.
Phil
You
is
could
being
force Kelsey
realistic,
to
I know it's a fantasy world, but hey, why not?
You could
but
you
his
can
core,
force Kelsey to stay for 1 year,
and you could also core
but
her and
but
trade
I
her.
don't think they would do that.
But do you want an unhappy Kelsey? Now, what if she gets pissed off? If
no,
she's
that
only
Yeah,
was
one
another
year
she
thing
now.
would
too.
be. She
That was
might
another
be pissed
thing, P.
off, but
Pardon me. Sorry, Phil. Pardon me, because I just that was another thing too. Because I was under the assumption as well, Pete, that you can core and trade somebody. You can core and trade, but she's on a super max. You can't. You can't. If you
right,
core her, you can't trade her now. You can't get.
Oh,
right,
Either,
is that under the new rules?
yeah, yeah,
yes.
Okay,
yeah. I read.
okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
But
Well,
Shout out to Mick because Mick did a video on it too. Shout out to
yeah.
Mick Talk Hoops. But
Okay, here's one thing that I want to throw in that I know people say this or that. I like Michaela Timpson. However, all she really represents is an unknown. She don't play enough for us to know. Her salary, we can draft any rookie and actually pay him less than we have to pay her this year.
Mm.
So if you want to core Sophie, there's another 100,000. If Timpson gets picked off, you go get another developmental player, which is what she basically is, and you're in the same boat. She's not going to play a lot of minutes on this Fever team.
She's
So
not.
there's a chance you can core Sophie
hmm.
and
we
and
can't say that she not gonna play. We don't know who else they gonna get.
right.
But
It's a difficult thing.
Somebody didn't like her last year. She didn't play her.
White doesn't
Right.
like rookies. She's too old guard. She doesn't
But
like
she's not
playing
a
young
rookie no
players.
more.
well, young players. If she didn't have to play, if Cece wasn't Cece, she wouldn't play Cece. Put it that way.
Yeah, I believe
What?
that. I believe that.
Yeah. By the way, KK is under a 4-year contract as a rookie, so she's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
She can
they're
be
not gonna
traded.
they're not gonna not core her. That's,
If they don't core her, she can be traded.
She
I mean,
cannot be calling because she's a rookie. She's
yeah,
under
yeah,
the
I'm talking
rookie
about KK.
contract.
I mean, protected. They're not gonna
Yeah.
leave her unprotected.
I do
They're not
agree.
gonna
You
do
don't
that.
want to piss off Kelsey, and I really don't think. I also agree. I don't think they would core her against her will. No, not at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That's why I was telling Angry, cause I nigga like Angry is on the side of he want like Kelsey gone by any means necessary. Cause at the end of the day, we want to see Clark play her game. Okay, look, the only way that happens is if, and I believe that it's gonna be some desperate teams out there, Chicago Sky,
Oh,
maybe
absolutely.
Portland, maybe
Yeah.
Toronto. I think it's gonna be some teams out there that behind the scenes, because I know her agent is scouring the market, and I think she's probably gonna have 2 to 3 offers behind the scenes for a 3-year
I
supermax
could.
contract. And I
Damn.
think that it's gonna come down to if she believes that those offers will still be there a year from now or not. And you can't be so sure. You could pop an Achilles, you could break an ankle, you could do anything. And
Right.
that money's gone. That money's gone.
Yep.
And I agree with Phil. I don't think the Fever would do that to her and be like,
No, she
"Yo,
deserves
well,
better.
we got this core, so screw it. You just gonna have to be mad." I don't think they would do that to her.
No, I don't think so either. She's been loyal, man. Say what you will, all the losing seasons and everything she had, cool. But she could have said at any time, she could have pulled a Dewana, she could have,
Yeah.
pulled a Natasha Cloud. Fuck this, I don't want to be here. Marina
So
Mabry and trade me.
for all the people, if you are super, I want Kelsey gone 100%. You need to be hoping that there are other offers out there for multi-year max contracts. That's your best bet. Nigerian CC fan, you're on.
KTV, can I ask you a question?
Hold on, let me see if this person's on. Are you on? Yo. All right, yeah, you ain't got it together. Go ahead, Ivan.
What do you think about Hannah Stokey?
I like her in the second round.
See, that's what I'm hoping for.
Now, do I think
Hey,
the Indiana Fever will do it? No, because I think they're I don't trust this front office, bro. Once you
me
went out
either,
with
me
Tasha
either, me
Howard
either.
and she came here talking about winning MVP, you lost all trust from me.
Yeah, that's what. When she said that, I was like, "Oh damn, we're in for a rough ride."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know how you even came here saying that. Like, I don't even understand how you like
I
what
was
made
like,
you
"Oh
think that.
damn."
Yeah, that made no sense to me, none at all. So I don't know what they gonna do. I see a lot of people are wondering why Caitlin Clark is not on the Team USA camp list for Arizona. She just won MVP. She doesn't need to be there.
Yup, yup.
She's on the team. Angel Reese is on the team. I know some of y'all don't. The Angel Reese is on the team. I think Paige is on the team. She just probably wanted to go. And then Sabrina and Asia haven't done anything USA from the December thing to the most recent one. This will be their first one, so they're probably just trying to get something in ahead of time. So, yeah, I think the only 3 people that'll even be on the team that are at this Arizona thing is Sabrina, Asia, and Afisa. I don't think nobody else from the in Page. Nobody else from this team is, and we already was counting them for real. So, but yeah, man, I'm ready for everything to get started though. I'm ready
Me
for the
too,
game
me
to get
too.
started.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on.
Preseason, my bad, KTV. Preseason is going to tell us all.
You
Preseason
know what?
is
I said half a game of the original season. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Let's limit it to preseason.
Oh
Let's
shit.
limit it to
Preseason,
preseason.
yep, preseason.
Cool.
She don't even play the. She don't even coach the first game of the regular season. Let's see what she's doing preseason.
Angry don't even want Steph White to travel with the team.
Yeah, no, hell no.
he
Go
definitely
back
won't.
and wear
Question.
March Madness and go knit a scarf or something. I don't know. Like,
You
What?
about to stand in front of the bus. Nah,
yeah,
not
go
you.
do something. I don't know.
Hey, do y'all? But for real, do y'all feel like it's a lack of focus on Stephanie White part doing all these side gigs? When
She's
you
got a
kind
big
of like,
ego. She's got a big
when you
ego.
kind of clearly got it wrong last offseason, don't y'all feel like she should be more concentrated on what's going on right now?
Yeah,
She,
that's what I'm just saying.
but she's
What are you
not.
doing in March Madness? What are you doing in March Madness
I'm
calling
not
players why
getting
you
it.
got a team to
She's
prepare?
looking at it like we were an overtime away from the final, so obviously I was coaching good. That's how she's looking at it. That's how
Exactly,
she's looking at it.
exactly. Yep, yep.
She was fucking up before CC got hurt and all of that.
Definitely.
So I'm saying them injuries actually saved her ass.
Damn.
Based on what you just said, Angry, you're not gonna like what I'm gonna say. That's a
I never like what you gonna say. Just go ahead and say it, bro.
that, okay, okay. That's a dark omen, man. What you
Uh,
just said,
what?
because that could mean if if she's thinking, hey, I just almost went to the finals. I ain't got to tweak nothing. That could mean she's getting ready to do the same shit.
Okay, but
You
now you got Lynn Dunn watching you.
Exactly. Lynn Dunn.
hopefully, if that's what it is, then good.
Pete, Pete, don't mean to interrupt. Lynn Dunn is the one who drafted Cece. She's
Yeah,
seen her play. So for her to step back in, you know there's something not right.
you could be right. You could be right. That doesn't happen for no reason because they had demoted when they came in. Cox and the other one, Crosskoff, they demoted. Actually, that was a demotion for Lynn Dunn. So
Yeah.
now she's back in the picture. You guys could be right. Maybe Stephanie White, is a little bit on the hot seat. The way Lisa Bluter, came to the games and had a talk with Christy Sides last year. I don't know if y'all remember that. Okay, the way they met with who was it? The owner met with Bluter. I don't know if you guys remember that. I think that was during the season too, last 2024 rather, during CC's rookie season when Sides was doing her bullshit. So maybe you guys are right.
I don't even think Sides was doing bullshit. It was very clear that Kathy, the whole Indiana Fever, nobody really seen this shit coming. They all literally said that. Was Chrissy Sides doing bullshit or did she just not know?
Nah,
I
she
mean,
had she had an agenda.
we gotta get her to focus on taking some long twos. The minute she said that, I said, "Oh, this ain't gonna work, B. This
Yup,
ain't gonna
yup.
work.
That's what I heard. I was like, oh,
Long
boy.
twos,
Basically, give up your 35 footers for what?
man.
13 footer?
You're known for that. Like this is why she opens the game up shooting them like that to put the teams on notice. All right, I'll pull from right here.
Somebody just said they
You know what
predict
I'm
Lyndon
interested.
will take over as head coach. Oh shit, man.
Oh, I won't doubt it. I won't doubt it if Lynn Dunn did it. Guess what? 2016. Hey, it was Lynn Dunn who won the championship.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm cool on all that, man. Go get one of
Stephanie White was assistant coach.
man. Go get one of Caitlyn old assistants from Iowa or something. I don't give a damn, bro. Like I don't.
Yeah, let's get Gabby Marshall. Let's get Kay Martin. Let's get
Gabby, you want to coach?
Hannah
Hey,
Stokely. I know it's crazy.
Word,
I know it's
word,
crazy, but hey,
Gabby Marshall. Have you ever thought about coaching?
word.
Gabby Marshall. Yup, I'm telling you.
Straight up. Hey, I wasn't even gonna go there, but damn it, we gonna go there.
Go for it. Go for it.
Listen, I remember saying when that Stud Buds live stream thing took place and we saw all the behind the scenes
Yeah,
secret
yeah,
couples
I
of the
remember that.
WNBA, I was shocked because I don't follow that portion of the sector, right?
Yeah.
I'm only bringing this up because now it seems like okay, like I think Pete or it might have been Pete. One of y'all said, "Oh, people are saying the Wings should draft AZ Fudd because she's dating Paige." Now, look, this stuff is starting to get out of control, bro. Now I'm seeing this whole situation with Alyssa Smith and Dejanay Carrington. First
Yeah.
of all, the Dallas Wings only wanted Dejanay Carrington at first. They went and got Alyssa Smith as well because they wanted Dejanay. That should never happen anyway. That's ridiculous. This is a
For the
professional.
coach to say that shit like the way he said, it was just like, wow, you said that publicly,
Yeah,
like.
they
Like
said that.
like Dejanay is motherfucking like Dejanay is Wembanyama.
Yeah,
I heard
that
that.
was ridiculous. Them saying that was ridiculous. Yeah, they was acting like Giannis trying to have his little brother on the roster. Like, no, Dejanay's not Giannis. This is the thing, bro. Now I'm seeing the whole thing playing out with Alyssa and Dejanay, where it seems like Dejanay's now
With
messing
Jackie
with
Young.
Jackie Young, and Jackie Young and Alyssa Smith was teammates. But this is the only reason I'm talking about it now because I've been seeing things and reports talking about now the Las Vegas Aces might not protect Alyssa Smith, and instead they might protect somebody who averaged like 1 point a game, Aaliyah Nye, And no disrespect, y'all know I'm not an Alyssa Smith fan. I hate the way her knees is always rubbing. She always got clammy
She's
hands.
slow.
I'm not an Alyssa Smith fan. We can't deny the
KTV.
fact. Hold on. We can't deny the fact she was balling versus the Indiana Fever in that playoff series. She
Yeah.
like she won them a couple games. She definitely outplayed Natasha Howard. So, and she was a contributor in the actual WNBA finals and helped them win.
Right. No
You're
lies
telling
told.
me that she might not be protected basically for Leah Nye because her ex is now with somebody else on the team. This is starting to have an impact
Yeah.
beyond.
You
It's
Yeah.
see,
too
I'm not,
much.
but you know what? I'm not mad at that because we all watched Disney Carrington get online and fuck up whatever relationship Melissa Smith had with the Fever anyway. You know,
Yeah.
and Melissa Smith did nothing to stop it. If you that weak minded, yeah, I'm good on you. I'm good
And
on
you
you.
and you know if Dejanay is with somebody on the Aces now, that's not a
These
coincidence. He did that
niggas
on
running
purpose.
around just licking cat, letting everybody just lick. That's all that's going on behind the scenes.
Dear God, angry.
Hey. That's all. That's what it seems like she doing, right? Just
I
dating
just
anybody she want to play ball.
it's starting to spill over, man. It's too much, bro. It's starting to become
Absolutely
like
right. You're absolutely
like
right. They should
even
put a
even when
rule.
I be seeing people say, "Oh, the Dallas Wings should draft AZ for Page," like, bro, no, the Dallas Wings should draft the best basketball player, bro.
Yep.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's just too much, bro.
You're absolutely right. There should have been a rule about that in the new CBA because, yeah, it became a mess. It became a mess. The Bonner thing, I mean, she wanted to go play with her
Oh, we got
husband.
Vicky on.
Yeah.
So,
Hold on, let me add
hello,
Vicky.
Vicky.
Vicky, what's going on?
Hey guys,
Hello.
I just had a couple of things I wanted to add, and then I'll step back here.
Oh, you can stay the
I
whole
actually
time if
was
you want.
looking for the new CBA. You were just talking about all this dating stuff. I was genuinely curious if there was going to be something added in the new CBA
Mm,
about all that, because I agree it's crazy on some level. I don't care. Go do your thing.
yeah.
Do not care. But I don't know any professional, if we're talking like we're trying to be professionals, we're trying to get paid like professionals, we're a professional league where you have all this kind of crazy going on. It just, there's not a workplace anywhere.
Are they a professional lead, Vicky?
I think that's what they're talking. That's the goal. But this type of stuff takes that away. But I'm just going to leave that alone. That's just like whatever. Obviously, my opinion is not going to change a damn thing. I'm curious about, because we talk all about Sophie and we talk all about Kelsey. I actually believe that we're going to have Natasha Howard back.
No, come on, please,
No,
please.
no, I'm not saying I want that. I do
Oh,
not want that. But if we look at the value system of the current
Exactly.
people in place, they
uh,
value veterans, they value
Eh,
loyalty, they value this. We're a team, nobody's above anybody else.
all right.
We're
So
going to
Clark in the
have,
lead,
I'm
then,
going to say
basically.
basically the same fever back. I will be
No,
shocked.
hell no,
I will
Oh,
be
God.
shocked. They might do like a 2-year contract
no.
with Natasha Howard because she's
Ugh.
on the end of her career. Nobody's
Okay,
going to pick her up in free agency.
she just won the MVP. Go figure it out over there and stay there.
I told you, angry. What Vicky said, don't be shocked if they bring Howard back.
Would
Don't
you
be
bring
shocked.
her back? Yeah, and you know what's crazy?
Demiris
If she
Dantes,
got MVP
they're
over
going to
there,
bring Dantes back.
hold on,
Oh,
Vicky, real quick.
so I keep
Hold on.
looking, and I think most of us are looking at like a lot of these. Like we need a power forward that's young and can
Yeah,
run,
yeah.
Threes.
but we're not going to get that. I would be shocked if we get that person. I believe they're going to go and maybe they're short term 1-year contracts. But I think the fever is going to, I want
Run
to
it
be
back.
wrong, but I think the fever is going to look pretty much like it does now
Like they're
for
gonna
next
run it
year.
back. They're gonna run it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vicky, I
Maybe
just
add
want to
like
say,
one or two pieces, but I think they'll probably be drafts or youngins that'll sit on the bench, with Timpson and not get any play time and then wonder why they don't get developed.
Yo, the fucked up thing is if Natasha Howard really got MVP over there, like that's gonna be the leverage to come back right there, bro.
I
Bro, you
know.
know that it is, bro.
I heard
Oh, I
I
got
heard
Commissioner Cup MVP. I got Commissioner Cup MVP and overseas. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, this our new MVP coming over. I can see the bullshit happening, bro.
Supermax,
no,
Supermax,
it's
Supermax.
happening. We just start having a drinking game with all the travels.
Oh,
Oh God. So
The
she's
Spoils the
drop,
gonna
the
be
symphony
drop, the
little.
deep
drop
down
balls,
just
and the
sitting down.
travels.
Oh God.
I
Cirrhosis in
worked
record
I
time.
worked in rehab for 25 years. You can keep me all in business if everybody started a drinking game with the.
Hey Vicky,
Oh my
Vicky,
god.
you really came and messed up our day with this one, man.
Fuck the whole vibe of the show
I'm
up. Yeah.
sorry, it's been hurting my soul. I had to spread it out there for a minute.
God damn, bro.
Vicky, by the way, if you're actually interested in reading the CBA, just go to WMBPA.com and you can access it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I actually will check that out. I'll nerd out one evening when I'm procrastinating doing something else.
I
Bro,
think
they said no
I
free
think Vicky
trips.
has a point because
Oh God.
listen now, I think so because we're not going to protect Natasha Howard. So if nobody else is going to pay her, right?
Somebody gonna pay her.
Well,
No.
then they can have her
Please,
because we're not
please,
going to protect her, right?
good.
But if nobody else is going to take her, I think Vicky's got a point. Then the front office we got going to go back to that good old fellas thing.
Yep.
However, we could save some money, and then we could have not have any discussion about Caitlin getting her money. So there's a lot of things can happen yet, but who they protect is critical. And I'm not going to be surprised if they do not protect him.
Damn.
No, they're going to protect Timson because if you look at the only things that they've been advertising
Yeah,
on their
they've been
site, it's
advertising
been
him for
Timson, it's been Aaliyah, and it's been Caitlin. I mean, that's who they've been putting all the pictures up. She's going to be protected. They've already.
When I was a kid, they always had these things about the circus, and they showed all these elephants and shit. And I went to the circus, there wasn't a fucking elephant there.
Rim protector. Hey, yo, rim protector. I'm not paying no attention to.
And so they can put any picture they want up there, is what I'm saying. Show me the money. That's what I want.
Hey, yo, rim
Well,
protector. You could put any picture up that I see. You got Kelsey Mitchell. I've been peeping your comments. Let's not forget Howard was the Commissioner's Cup MVP last year. I don't care. Like I generally don't care.
I think
Good for her.
anybody, and
She's
not just
fire now or
Natasha
something.
Howard. I'm talking like the Skylar Diggins. I'm talking like any of
I was
these
digging.
people that are toward the end of their careers.
What about them?
They'll take a slight pay cut to get a longer term contract. So
Huh? Skylar
they're
Oh,
gonna sign Natasha Howard for 2 3 years
no.
at 5K. Yeah, I think I see it coming.
I
I want to
think
be
they have to
wrong,
pay
but I
her
see it
seven hundred
coming,
thousand.
and
I mean,
nobody else
they're
is
gonna
gonna
mess
offer
everything
that.
up. They could do that. They're gonna mess everything up.
look at angry. He's
They're
pissed.
gonna mess everything up. I don't even want that to even be a fucking thought. Like I really don't. Like I ain't hear about Natasha Howard and for mad long. Like let's now start talking her ass up.
Well, what
Angry
about
is
like Damaris
pissed.
Dantas? Do you really think they're going to let her go? If something, she's not going to get paid. The thing is, I think everybody across the board is going to be overvaluing themselves. You've got 4 or 5 years in the league; they're all overvaluing themselves to what they think they can get
I like
right
Dantas.
now.
Keep the vision don't like Dantas. I like Dantas.
I don't want nothing. Listen, Vicky, listen. I
Angry's
don't
gonna
want
put a
nothing.
hit out on her.
I don't listen. I don't have anything. I don't. I will never talk about and treat Donis the way I will talk about and treat Dewana Bonner, the way I will talk about and treat Natasha Howard, Sydney Coates, because I want nothing to do with them. Bree Turner, I want nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
I don't not want anything to do with Dantas. I just feel we could do
Better.
better and
Same,
younger. That's all.
same.
That's all.
But
I
but
like
but
that.
that's not the
She's a sweet,
ethos
she's a
of the
sweet
Fever
lady.
coaching and management.
Yeah, I don't want
If
I
you had
just
to
want
pick one,
I just
if you had
want
to,
new, man.
okay, but look, guys, if you had to, because you're not gonna like this, but I think I'm agreeing with Vicky. If you had to, gun to head, you had to keep one, Howard or Dantas. I'm keeping
Dantas,
Dantas.
Dantas,
Dantas.
Dantas, Dantas.
Yeah,
Cause I can play
I picked
Dantas 5
Dantas
minutes
because
a
we
game.
need somebody who can run the floor and catch balls.
and shoot the
And
three.
in
She's
Well,
good.
I would
Howard's
keep her
position.
primarily for the three, not running the floor. Aaliyah Boston is actually good at running the floor now because she
Right.
already knows what's up.
Yeah, but the thing is, Leah Boston is good at running the floor, but we have a coach that wants her to bring the ball up the floor. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem.
That's why we want her going.
Let's
Saying,
not
Aaliyah
pretend.
Boston is playing point guard, and she wants Clark to be a center. Like it's all over the place.
let me ask y'all
Let's
something.
not pretend like Boston's cardio is up there suddenly because we watched in the one on one and Unrivaled, and man, oh man, she was gassed real quick.
And
Yeah,
let
but
me.
one on one ain't necessarily easy though, P.
Yeah, that's hard, bro. That's hard.
Like you do realize that,
Hard.
right?
Yeah,
That's hard.
yeah. But I
That's
will give
hard.
her credit. She last season she was much faster. Absolutely.
She was in shape. In
Yeah.
2024, she wasn't necessarily in shape, yo. But
Yeah,
you know what? She ain't know they was gonna run like that either.
yeah, yeah.
That's
She didn't know
true.
what type of shape she needed to be in to
Yeah.
run with Caitlyn. Let me ask y'all this. Answer one by one, please. Let me. Yeah, I'll add you back in, Ivan. All right, one by one. I'll start with Angry. Do you want to bring back Ari McDonald or not?
All right. See, here's the problem with Eric McDonald, right?
Hold on. Keep it now. Now you got to take into consideration not just last season, but her career overall. She's never stayed healthy. She couldn't make it through Unrivaled. She's never stayed healthy. Keep that in mind. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
I'm kind of good on her anyway because I didn't like the way she was passing up on people yesterday on last season. I didn't like that. She came in and started launching shots. She was like a shorter version of Kelsey Mitchell out there. Looking off CC, looking off. The minute you start looking off CC and Lexi, you can go. You can go. That's why there was a division in the locker room. That's why. So, and then on top of that, yo, Aries gonna want to play. The whole Sydney Coast and shit, she wasn't gonna get mad minutes, which means Clark was gonna be balling more. So I was kind of alright with it. Aries gonna want to play. She gonna want to equal minutes to some crazy shit like that.
Doc, you in with us?
Hey, how you doing?
What up? What up? What up?
Doc, do you want to keep? Do you want to keep Ari McDonald or no?
Ari ain't gonna be back this year, so keep.
Huh?
Huh?
No, she's injured. She ain't coming back this year, so that's a keep. If
Why
Light's
you want to
gone,
keep
it's
her
no
if she
problem.
injured?
No, I mean she got injured and unrivaled.
Yeah, but
But
you said keeper.
for the
Yeah,
Indiana
because
Fever,
by
why
the
would
time
they
Ari
re-sign
gets
her if
back,
she not gonna play?
by the time, but by the time she get back, White will be gone.
All right,
Ain't no back nothing. I'm like we good. No, we
yeah,
all right.
you're not ready. You're not ready. Vicky, would you keep Ari McDonald or no?
If you can't get anybody better, yes. I think you can get somebody better.
No. Yeah.
So no.
Stephanie White tried to start her over Clark at point guard. I'm good,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
I'm good, bro.
She's too small. I mean, that's
You
just the
know what? You
truth.
know
She's
what?
too
We gonna keep it
small.
real. We
She's
gotta
too
start.
injured.
But look. We gotta start with Stephanie White, bro, because we don't know what another coach would do with the players.
Right.
That's kind of why it's kind of wild right now. You got to start with a new coach first, and then we can see how they play.
The reason, yeah. Let me give you my take real quick. I'm about to hop off, but listen, I would keep Ari. I wouldn't mind keeping Ari, but I prefer not to because I want more height. But you know what? The reason I'm more open to Ari than to a Howard, for example, is because
That's
if
different.
if you
That's
keep
different.
her as if you keep her as a backup, okay, which she's supposed to be the point guard backup, then she shouldn't be on the floor with CC
Yeah,
at the same time. You know, Mitchell, Howard, they're on the floor with CC, so there's more of an opportunity for them to look off CC. You know what I mean? Like that's the only reason, whatever. If we have to, we have to. We keep Ari, but she can ball. She can ball. She's a tiny Lexi Hall in that she can get steals. She hustles, so I do like that about her. But
yeah,
you guys are right. She started feeling herself way too much, and it
Yep.
yeah,
was obvious.
yeah. She turned me off. Quit taking 14, 15.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, oh hell no! Get her up out of here. Get her up out of here.
I can see Angry going to a game and just sitting
I'll
in the
probably get
second
kicked
row.
out. I'll probably
Just
get kicked out, yo.
you would get
Yeah.
kicked out.
Yeah, I'll
Right.
probably get kicked out.
Facts.
Angry be like, yo, Angry be tapping players on the show. Yo, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, for real.
Straight up. Straight up. Straight up.
Security.
Ivan, would you keep her? Would you keep her? Or let her walk.
Harry. Okay. Hmm. Nope. That's-
She's coming back, Ivan.
Yeah,
promise
I don't
you.
see why she would come back. I like don't come back, Natasha. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Oh, yo, they can't hear Ivan on the YouTube for whatever reason. His thing is saying offline.
I can hear him.
Yeah, but through the YouTube feed, I don't think they can hear him. Can y'all hear Ivan?
Yeah, they can't. Yeah,
They can.
they can't.
Yeah, they can't hear him. You gotta leave out and come back in, Ivan.
Yo, David Reed, exactly. Backup point guard should play 5 minutes a game. Yeah, five, maybe 10. They get in foul trouble. I don't want somebody who's going to be sharing the minutes and all that. That's not what I want at all.
Exactly.
It's not
Yeah.
what I want at all.
And plus,
Yeah.
Caitlyn doesn't even like to rest that much. If she's
Yeah.
healthy, she'll play off 40 minutes and overtime,
Yeah,
double
she should.
overtime.
Yeah,
Caitlyn
that's
should be
the
playing.
reason why I wasn't mad at Sydney Colson. I didn't see the big deal about it, but like once you see how she plays, it's like, oh yeah, she's not gonna get a lot of playing time anyway. So you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. Now I see why she did that. Like,
Yeah.
The sad
What do
thing
you?
is, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I would say, what do you think about Aerial Powers coming back? That's a question mark for me.
Ooh,
I'm.
nobody has mentioned her,
I don't
and
have. I'm gonna
she
be honest
likes
with
Indy.
you.
Sorry. Go ahead.
For a minimum, that's not a cheap. That's not a bad cheap
Yeah,
option, man.
I would say
I
vet
like what she
minimum.
brought. Yeah, I'm open to that.
And
I'm open.
she fits CC fans criteria. I mean, a lot of them, but I don't mean this in a bad way, but they like it when CC gets along with her teammates. And Ariel from the beginning said how happy she was to be there, and she's always up talked CC. So
But the way
she's
she
happy. She's
plays,
happy there.
though, the way she plays, like
yeah,
she don't ball hog. She plays defense. She can make shots. Like she
Yeah,
was solid all around. I think she's a good bench player. If Lexi gets
exactly.
hurt or Sophie gets hurt, she could take over some of the minutes and kind of keep the ship
Agree.
afloat. Like I'm good with
She
Aerial
doesn't. She
Powers. I
doesn't
like her.
care. She doesn't care if she doesn't score. She's
Yeah,
willing to do the other things. So yeah,
she'll do
you're
the
right.
dirty work.
okay.
I
She's
like.
the only one that I would take back from like from everyone getting hurt and all that. The
Yeah,
10-day hardship contract. I'm only bringing her back, bro. I don't want nobody else coming back, bro.
yeah. I'm cool on everybody else too. I'm good on
Vicky,
Odyssey Sims. I'm good on Ari Mc. I'm gonna be real. I don't want Odyssey Sims back. I don't want Ari McDonald. Uh, I would want Chloe Bibby, but Stephanie White clearly doesn't like Chloe Bibby. Don't want her. So all right, Chloe
yeah,
She'll
Bibby
be in
gone.
Toronto with Sandy.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
if
good.
you a point guard and you used to starting or playing a lot of minutes, this ain't the team for you, bro.
right,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
kind of hate to say it like that, but this really ain't the team for you.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, bro.
Or
Somebody said
if you
keep
want
Ari
to,
if the price is right. Ari's always hurt, bro. Like we need
Always.
somebody reliable, a reliable backup.
they
Yeah, I
had
feel
some
like when
bad
people
luck
get
with
hurt,
injury.
that should be mattering.
They had some
Mhm.
bad luck. 2024, 2025. I mean, really bad luck with injuries.
Yeah.
Vicky, by the way, are you seeing angry? You drove him to smoke.
Huh? What?
You drove angry to smoke.
Ah!
Yeah, Vicky came up
Tasha
here.
Howard, like, no,
Vicky
bro.
came up here and stressed us out, bro.
Oh,
I'm sitting here cooking steaks for my dogs. I'm.
It's an echo. Hold on. Oh, this nigga.
She
that's
turned into Lou Gehrig. I'm the
Hey, yo,
luckiest
yo,
guy, guy,
Deuce,
guy.
you gotta turn your speaker off or whatever that is. We hear echo.
American Girl Sims. Oh,
Yeah, bro. Yo,
oh,
yeah,
yo,
yeah,
American Girl. I'm not saying Sims is a bum. I'm just saying she's probably a better fit somewhere else because she's gonna want to play.
yeah.
Didn't they just say she was Player of the Year? And what was that? Athletes Unlimited or something like that?
Yep.
See what I'm saying? You don't go
She
from that
won
to
that whole thing, and that always comes down to one player.
Who
Yeah.
won that?
Odyssey Sims.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she can go. All
That's
right.
what I'm saying. That's see, Natasha Howard just won the MVP. Oh no, y'all can go. Don't come back over here.
Then y'all,
Angry.
Come back over here.
it's another thing too. If we bring too many of them back, they gonna think this is our team from last. No, 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 no,
No,
no,
no,
no,
no, no, no, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
no, no. Y'all
You
not
running
doing
it
shit
back.
last year. No, no, no.
That's my concern. That's my worry, but it's also what I think is going to happen.
And then we know Stephanie White is probably telling them that.
I
Yeah,
know
You gotta
that.
think
That's
about
what I
that too.
think.
She's probably telling them that.
bruh. Let's stop playing games, bro. We know But Natasha Howard didn't come over here talking about winning MVP for no reason. DeWan
Yeah,
Bonner, something was said to her, something
For
was
sure.
promised to her,
yeah.
and she was stinking it up. And
And
then
Lexi
when she
started.
and Lexi started starting, and that was it. Something was promised to that lady, man. That's why Stephanie White was avoiding saying anything because I'm pretty sure she knows that DeWanna Bonner would have blasted her ass if she would have said otherwise. So she
Well,
just kept her mouth shut.
well, remember, it's still strange to everybody that at the time they both took off at the same time.
They did. They did. I
That,
remember.
that was some weird shit too.
Yeah, bro.
You know what's wild is I was accidentally bumping into some old like YouTube content from like 10 months ago, 11 months ago, when everybody was still high on the fever and what's happening to Dewana, and we're all so worried. And it's just like this the total of what you were hearing. Like, go check out some of your early videos from back then or anybody's.
I'll tell you what's wild, Vicky, that you making your dogs steaks, and I'm
Word.
eating a cup of ramen right now.
Hey, yo, I was
Well,
thinking that too. Like, you making them steaks. Like, damn, they got it made.
That shit just hit me.
they
I just
do, but they're
processed that.
old. They're old, and I gotta hide their medicine in something they'll eat, so they
Oh,
get steak.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
lucky
But
bastards.
but I mean, I guess that's what it is for now. I guess when the list come out officially, maybe we'll go back live again, or we'll go live again after the expansion draft. That's what we'll do. We'll see
Fact.
what goes on, and
We
then
can
we'll
start going live now because now it's starting to start turning up.
yeah, yeah.
I got one question. Who do you want, whether it's coming through the draft or through free agency? Because I don't have an answer.
I got
If we
answers.
could get a backup point guard, who do you want?
If I can get point guard,
That we could
back
afford, like realistically, not
no
Jackie
realistic
Young.
a realistic backup point guard. Um, what's old girl? Oh,
Vandersloot?
she was playing. Nah, nah.
Oh, hell
Nah,
no.
Courtney
Yo,
What?
it
No.
doesn't matter. Like, Stephanie White probably going to tell Greek.
He said
Vandersloot's gonna be a
old. He said
Vandersloot's gonna be
old.
the Vandersloot's starting for the Sky. They're bringing her back. They
Yeah.
already the GM already kind of.
She's the
What
oldest.
was old girl's name? She played with
Brittany
she was with the
Sykes.
she was with the Valkyries for a minute. Then she was
Oh.
the little one. She
The
played
Asian one?
overseas. Nah. Hold on,
Bring
man.
back Grace Berger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He get
I'm
Grace
cool
Burger
on
keep.
that. I'm
She's
cool.
good in Australia where she at, man. She all right, bro.
I like Ariel Powers or Grace Berger.
She said a point guard, bro. The Aerial
Hey,
Power's not a
we
point guard.
don't need a point guard with Stephanie White.
That's what I was going to say.
Ouch.
It's not going to matter what point guard we get because Bree Turner going to be bringing the ball up.
All I want the backup guard for is for
I
while we
like
give while
hey
we give
Vicky.
CC a rest on the bench. I do not want to see her playing in that corner ever.
Yeah, yeah. Hey. That's who he's talking about. I like Julie Van Loo as a
Yeah.
Van
backup,
Loo.
and I also like Jade Melbourne as a backup point guard. I think though they solid backups. Julie Van Loo kind of play the up and down CC style anyway, so I like Julie Van Loo and Jade Melbourne. Vicky, those would be my two
All right.
agents.
I like actually both those.
I like Van Loo.
But in the draft, I do want Hannah Stokey in the second round. But in the draft, I will take any of those UCLA guards not named Kiki Rice. I'm putting it there. I don't think Kiki Rice is going to be a good WNBA player. I don't think she does anything great. I think she's okay at a bunch of things. But Yana Nipkins or Hawkes, if any one of them are there at 10, take them.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo, keep the vision. They will probably bypass Stokey on purpose just because they know she's cool with Clark, bro.
Yeah.
Like, all jokes aside, they will probably pass her on purpose.
I'm gonna hop off, but I'm gonna throw out a name for you. What
You've been
about
saying the whole show. You've been here for an hour and a half, nigga. You ain't going till we leave. Obviously,
I
stop saying that.
I saw what Vicky did to you. I just had to stick around, watch the effects, watch the after effects. What about Haley Van Lith?
Haley
I
Van
like
Lith,
her.
she might
What?
be. She's going to be protected.
You think so?
Is she?
I think so.
I don't know.
Maybe
Vicky.
there's a chance.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Chicago wasn't really playing her.
Huh?
Chicago wasn't really playing her.
She was hurt a lot too. But
Maybe
I-
maybe she can be a part of a trade for Howard.
I will say, like, y'all gotta remember, bro, how valuable the rookie contracts are, bro. Like those are valuable things to hold on to. like, like you can't go get all these a bunch of. You either going to get bottom of the barrel vets or people that's going to be very pricey, bro. So I don't think teams are going to be jumping to get rid of. And if they didn't protect her, she for damn sure would get picked in an expansion draft for the contract alone. She's a top 10 pick who you haven't seen enough of in the contract alone. Just like Michaela Timpson, if she don't get protected, she's gone.
Can I make a wild prediction and then before I exit?
Go ahead. We're about to wrap up anyways. Go ahead.
Sophie Cunningham.
Oh, Vicky,
I
wait, man.
think
I don't
I
like
think she's potential to come back for Indiana if they're willing to give her a 3 to 4 year contract at 7K. I think she'd do it.
at
But I
700K.
also at 7. Yeah.
You think she's worth 7?
I think, but that's what she's probably. I think that's what it would take to keep her in Indiana.
Man,
Because
she's
it's a
worth.
long term.
Ain't that many
But
karate kicks in the world?
my hot take is that she goes back to Phoenix or she goes to Toronto.
Ooh. I think if anything, if she left, I think she'd probably go back to Phoenix
I
because
think she goes back to
she
Phoenix.
had side gigs over there. She used to broadcast
Man,
Sundays.
She's
I
got a
think she
house
going to
there.
the
She's got
highest.
living there. That's where she's been staying. She's been in Phoenix this off season.
Man, she not taking no pay cut to be in Phoenix. They gonna have to up the
She was
bag.
talking on her podcast. Where are the places she'd like to be? The cities. She said Phoenix. She said it.
Yeah,
So I
she's
think
tight
she
for
could go
Philly.
back to Phoenix. If she got picked up by like a good like market thing where she could increase her brand, I think she'd go to Toronto, be a
Man, I
superstar
think
there. But I
Cunningham is
think
doing
she
her work
if
here.
Indiana offered her 7K 3 year contract, she'd do it and stay.
I think she's gonna go to the highest bidder. I don't think
I
Sophie
do too.
Cunningham is turning down money for nobody. She's popular already. She's gained all the popularity she needed in 1 year being next to Caitlin Clark. Indiana Fever gonna have to match whatever number is out there. That's
I
what I
agree.
think. Unless it's like a 50K pay cut, she might consider taking 50K less. She ain't taking no $150,000, $200,000 less. Absolutely not.
I don't think
Absolutely not.
I don't think so either.
She's going to get the bag. I don't blame her. But we will be live again after the expansion draft, man. Phil, we appreciate you, brother. Vicky, we appreciate you. Got to pull
Vicky,
up more.
very good stuff, Vicky.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Pete, we appreciate you as always, bro.
That's a fact.
Everybody that pulled up, Ivan, everybody. We'll be live again after the expansion draft, unless something crazy happens. Yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
All right.
No problem. Thank you, Vicky. See you guys.